Transformers reviews, tech in the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube. And I come to the last of my VECMA headmasters, finally getting to around to them. This is Inspirational Bat or something. I can't remember. But it's some weird name like that. It's Mindwipe. It's basically the Legends Plus is VECMA, MFT, which is Mech Fans Toys, Mechanical Studios. All those, they're the same company, and they make, basically they have some of their own designs, but these are upscaled figures from the past. His biggest complaint is these big old feet in his back and his face. I don't really like his face that much. It's like weird looking in the mouth area, but we'll get into that right now. So if you see his face, I don't know, it's kind of like scrunched up in the mouth nose area. I don't really think it looks like Mindwipe as much as say other Mindwipe figures. We can get into accessories, which isn't much. These two blasters, which is his normal weapons. So you got these and basically it. One mold, pink plastic or purplish pink plastic, and that's it. And of course you got the headmaster, so take that off. You can see his head a little bit better. See what I mean in the mouth area. Then you just pull this out and there he is. He looks fine for what it is. Arms on a pin and legs just bend at the knees and at the thighs up top. Nothing else. That's basically it. Put that back on. Let's get him compared to some figures. First, I will bring in the figure that he is modeled off of. Kind of. It's like a total rework, but I believe since the other ones were basically the same transformation and everything, I think they just added a lot of stuff to it. But it's definitely from this line. Like all of their headmasters are headmasters that's from this line that have been made. So I believe they just took super inspiration. This looks more like inspiration, like from the character and from this figure. It's just beefed up. The other ones, some of the other ones look exactly like their counterpart, except for better hardware and being bigger. So you have that. I'll compare them with the same thing I did before, which you have Legacy, Stunticon drag strip, and you have a Studio Series hot rod. I don't know how, I don't know what you're pairing this with and or what. Bring in Masterpiece Mindwipe, and actually Masterpiece face looks the same. So maybe it is accurate, relevant, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to say. There you go for that comparison. So let's go through articulation. You got these wings right here. You can move back. You can have them actually pretty well articulated compared to other Mindwipe figures. So that's good. You have the arms. You got a butterfly on these arms due to the ball joint. They go all the way back, up. It's about this, not much. Get an elbow, which is 90 degrees. Hands are just fixed. Not even sure if I went over hands on the other one. Then you have a waist. The feet do get into its way a little, but you can get around it and just fix the feet later. These feet I don't really like. They're too big. I mean, they're not too big for the bat, but they're too big for back here. They should have folded up or something. You have the tech specs here, which I like. I think that's cool. They don't move, but they do what they do. Then you have the splits, and then you can kind of, if you maneuver this, not off the ball joint, if you maneuver it somewhat, you can get back a little bit, but not much due to that. And so no hurdling for him. Got thigh swivel there, and you got the ball joint again that swivels and stuff. And 90 degrees on the leg, on the knee. Then back here you got side to side, side to side. You can get down, you can get up. So his foot is on the ball joint, so it basically moves all over the place. And that's it. Get it to alt mode, which is the bat. So we'll take out that. Put his hands in. Put that down. We haven't seen that before. Sarcasm. Put that down like that. Move this back. Move the feet up and in there like that. Back. I don't know why I did that. Now you want to move this down here. Like that. Move this down here. Kind of locks in right there. You want to move this around. Move these around. They lock together. And let me see if I can get them together. So you can pull this out. Flip the head around. The bat head. It's kind of difficult because you got to get his ears from around. There you go. It gets difficult to do that. Then while you have all this open, you can put him in here. He can drive as he would. Guess he would sit like this. I don't know, but either way, he fits in there quite fine. Then you move this back. You see these tabs tab on up here. I don't know if you can see that. Those tabs tab on up in there like that. And then you can move this up and tab this on his back as he normally is. Situate the feet, the two. I think the two go in the front and the one claw go in the back, but I'm not sure. I think that's how stuff is. Then you can get these wings situated. And the wingspan is pretty great. You can turn this, you know how you turn it, and I don't know if it fits somewhere. I don't think it does. I think it just goes like this. How you kind of have it in. Turn this and have it in like that. Move these wings out and you situate them how you want them. If you want it to lean forward, you can turn this so the feet are a little bit more forward. And there you go. And it looks pretty good. I don't know about the colors. Like the colors are a little off. I think it's more pinkish than purplish. And it should be more purplish. But you have the wings here. They articulate well. You got an articulation right there. Right there, you got the little hand. You can move this down here like this. You can move it out. You can have it so it looks more connected, like it probably should be. Same over here, and you can also put them back, flap them. That's what you want. His head goes up like that. It goes down about that much. It's on the ball joints. It goes side to side. Also can move all the way around. You see his eyes and his mouth opens up and got little teeth. These things, of course, you can move however they're on that ball joint. They don't tab in anywhere. I wish they would have tabbed in somewhat, but I guess then you wouldn't get the articulation so easily. And you can just, you can just have them where you need them. Down here, articulation isn't the greatest. You can move out and in. You also have the ball joint down here that's kind of a rocker. Again, it looks better with it like this, so you can't see that ball joint, but you can get that extra articulation forward. You can get it back. If you have it like this, then he'll articulate back, which I don't think you really need because it's already back heavy. And I'm not sure if the guns go anywhere. I'm seeing anywhere, so that's a negative. No gun storage. But yeah, all in all, I think it's a pretty good representation. He got the huge backpack, but he always did because his legs always folded up on his back, which was weird proportionally. But for what they had to do, turn the big robot into a little bat, they did it. All right, so let's go back to robot. Pull this out. Try to get the headmaster out. There you go. He's out of there. Move this back. Move this out like that. Pull this out a little bit. That's what this is for. Pulls out so you can flip this around. Again, it's kind of a pain because of the ears get in the way, but you can do it. You kind of force it. Yeah, it's a little bit better like that. So then you move this back up into the original arms, and you can get this wherever you need it at for your taste. Get the hands out. And spin these around, get these where you need them, I guess. Pull these out, and this like kind of goes into there and pegs in. You know you got it when this is closed. There you go. Last but not least, you got the headmaster. Head on. Guns. Guns. And there you go. Appreciate you joining me, if you joined me for this review. And I will get up with you in another video.
Ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. Life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.